Hola, ¿qué tal a todos los futuros aviadores? Bienvenidos a este video y específicamente sean bienvenidos a este vuelo que será, desde ya lo digo, será un vuelo muy, espero y no me caiga la saliva en la cara, pero desde ahora digo, será un vuelo muy productivo, de verdad que sí. Y bueno, desde ahora digo que será un vuelo relativamente corto. Vamos a hablar con esta aeronave que la he venido usando durante varios vuelos y me ha encantado realmente. Pero yo quiero cambiar el livery porque ya lo he usado y como que, saben, como que, ok, ya, bueno, creo que este negro sin mucho rodeo es el que voy a usar. Si me voy a quedar con este negro, se lo voy a poner favorito, me llama la atención. No lo había visto, no lo había tomado en cuenta, pero ya sí. Bueno, señores, vamos a hacer todo de una vez, no vamos a perder tiempo, pero dejen decir desde ahora que trataré de que sea un vuelo, al ser corto, a lo mejor 115 millas náuticas, esa será la distancia que andaremos buscando, pero vamos a tratar de que el vuelo sea lo más realista posible. ¿En qué sentido? Bueno, realista, que vamos a hacer todo el procedimiento desde encendido del avión, todos los checklists, ¿saben? O todo eso, vamos a hacerlo paso por paso. También trataré de ir explicando varias cosas porque tengo planeado para este vuelo no usar el piloto automático tanto. Sí lo voy a usar cuando, por ejemplo, alcance la velocidad crucero, ahí sí, pero no voy a dedicarme a usar el vuelo enterecito, completo, con el piloto automático. Así que será un vuelo también manual, explicaré algunos controles bueno, del avión, de la ruta, y lo último que voy a decir es que trataré de hacer todo en inglés. Ya cuando entremos en el aeropuerto, que estemos haciendo todo el proceso de encendido, los chequeos, será todo en inglés. Así que bueno, ha pasado mucho tiempo, ya van 2 minutos, vamos arriba. Ok, ya encontré el vuelo que creo que vamos a hacer. A ver si hay otro aeropuerto que pueda salir desde la puerta, porque quiero salir desde la puerta para hacer todo el proceso de embarque. Pero bueno, este tiene 48 millas náuticas, como se puede ver aquí, distancia, 48 millas náuticas, NM, Nautical Miles, millas náuticas en español. Y bueno, vamos a hacer este vuelo, me llama la atención y estamos en el continente europeo. Okay, guys, we're already here. As I told you before, guys, I'm gonna try to do everything in English, not Spanish. I'm not gonna speak in Spanish. And here's the aircraft. Let me check the livery. Okay, it's Jamorita Airlines. Jamorita, that sounds like a Mexican name. Jamorita. Hey, Jamorita. I think it sounds like from Mexico. Jamorita Airlines, but I like the delivery. I like it a lot. I like the skin. Looks like very I don't know, like very formal. Appreciate it. I like it. So, but let's begin with the ground system. Let's call the ground power unit. This is the first thing we need, and let's fly with this weather. It's raining. There's a low rain, and we're gonna fly. We're not gonna change the weather, and then let's get the ACU. So let's let it there, and then let's get this checklist, pre-flight checklist. Oh, let me get the now here ground system, and let me get this. Okay, I should have get this before than get the ground power unit, because it is like to remove the ice or anything like that on the wires of the aircraft. So I should have made it first. The icing treatment, the anti-icing treatment. Look, it's gonna like drop something like orange, and it's to remove like any type of ice on the aircraft. You see? It's like a liquid. It's like water, but it ain't water at all. But there it is. Here we are. Okay. So now it's kind of get the ground. Okay, thanks. The ground power unit. Okay. it's coming. And then, so now let's call the ACU. Okay, the ACU, and then I'm gonna get the pre-flight checklist. So it's already done. Parking brakes set, checked. So let me get the battery on. Okay, and let me get the load. Let me load the aircraft. Okay. All these vehicles come into work, and I gotta say they work perfectly, you know. So let me get this full, 37 passengers, load 37, fuel 2,580. And now let me get the exterior expectation. As you guys can see, the passengers are both in the aircraft. I can get out of this green line. So let me check the aircraft. It's all working properly. It's beautiful. I like the way, like the level of the realism it has. It looks amazing. I can't get out of this. So let me exit and let me go back to this view, and then it's already done. You can go. Okay, you can already go. You're already done. You can go. And I'm waiting for the cargo door. Okay, you're already done as well. You can go. Okay, now let's keep with the engine stuff. Let me get the lights, beacon lights on. Engine number 2. The number 2. As you guys see, it's working perfectly. And I can't get power the engine number 1 because I gotta wait the engine number 2 getting 20, and as you guys can see, it's 14%. So when it gets in 20%, I can give power to the engine number 1. So we just got to wait for a couple of seconds till getting 20%, and then I'm gonna start the engine number 1. It's 18%. And here it is, it's working perfectly. And then when I get the turbines, not the engines, the turbines, in this case, when I get them, like when they're working, I can get the, okay, it's on. I can get the ground service off. I can get that over. But the engines, or the turbine in this case, gotta be working. So 12%, 13%, 14%, 15%. So let's wait for it. 16% and 17%, guys. And let me get in this view pilot. Alright, engine number 1, 20% on. So now let me get this off because I already didn't need this. Thanks. So let's get in here and let's get the system. Let me get the wipers, and then let me get the before taxi. Let me get the eyes, seat belts, no smoking. Let me get into lights, taxi lights, strobe lights, this and this. It's already done. checklist. Alright, let me get to this. No smoking, seatbelts on. No smoking sign on, sorry. On, seatbelts on, fuel, all this is work. All this is already done. So I'm a taxi. A little bit ahead. Yes, sirs. Yes, sirski. A little bit on to reach my runway. The runway I got to take off is the runway 08 Roger. 08 Roger. Okay. Let's go this way. So let's go following this line. This is our guide, as I already said. And I want to say, guys, if you guys see that I'm making any mistake, or like I'm doing something wrong in like talking or with the aircraft, you guys can tell me, because I'm trying to create this little community to learn everybody, help one another. Everybody's learning. This is the main objective. I want to see everybody learning from each other. And if you see any mistake I'm making, please correct me in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. I'm already close to. Okay, here I am. I'm gonna get. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna stop in here. Let me make the before takeoff checklist. Let me go to lights. Strobe lights on. Takeoff flaps 15 checked. Cabin crew they're advised. Let me see. Flight control checks. And the cabin lights, they're gotta be off. I'm so sorry for the noise, guys, you're hearing. I'm so sorry for it. So let me get this. And then, guys, I already told you, I shouldn't be using this. I should be my destination here. So I'm gonna get this off because I don't really want this, and I'm a guide. Using this. This will be my guide. Okay. All right. So let's go to reach the runway. Let's check 84 grades, 3,300 feet. Okay. Okay, let's get the throttle up. And let's get a speed. Let me calibrate the screen.
Nuts. V1.
Rotate.
Gear up, positive rate.
Gear up. 84 grades and 3,000 feet. Okay, let me get the flaps up. Climb out below 10,000 feet. Checked. Okay. $82 grades. At 3,000 feet, 3,300 feet. Okay, here it is. Let me get it throttled down a little bit. Alright. $88 grades. So now I'm gonna get the autopilot. Let me set the altitude. It's 30,000 feet. Okay. The heating 87 grades. Okay, 87. Like this. And the speed I can handle this by myself. So now 88. Alright. Over speed. Okay, it's because below 10,000 feet we got to fly our max speed got to be 250 knots. So now we're flying at 274 knots. Let me get the throttle down, and then here it is. I got this. Our max speed gotta be 214 knots. Here it is. Checklist. Our next flight point is at 20 nautical miles, and our destination is about 127 or 27.695 nautical miles. That's our destination. We're flying at the altitude above the sea level is 30,200 feet, and the altitude above the ground level is 2,800 feet. So it's raining. What if I get this off? Let me see. What if I get this off? The wipers off. We got some strong turbulence. We're going through bad weather. I mean, we're going through some bad weather here. You guys can see, and we're facing some strong turbulence. Active flight plan. This whole TOD. The altitude will be 14,000 above the sea level, and our maximum speed will be 253 knots. So we're just like we're just making this configuration, and let's get it in a couple of seconds, not even minutes. So here it is, 14,000. I'm sorry, 14,000, 14,000 here, and then 200. Okay, the maximum speed. So now we're gonna go up, and here we're going our TOD. 14,000 feet above the sea level, 253 knots, and we're hitting 70 grades, and we're going the east, 70 grades to the east, and we're about 34 nautical miles of our next flight point. And so currently altitude is 5,000. We're increasing our altitude heavily because we got the reducing our throttle at 100%. You know, the power of our turbines, we're using them at 800%. So that's why we're increasing the altitude so fast, you know, so quickly. And this is a nice day, I gotta say this. A couple of minutes before, we were flying with a very bad weather. We were having some very strong turbulence, and it was raining and all that you guys already saw. But now we got this perfect weather. You know, it's clean. The clouds are clean. Our view's clean. Everything's clean with this weather. And now we're going. The altitude is 8,700 feet above the sea level, and we're hitting 70 grades to the east, and this is our maximum speed, 264 knots. Our destination, we're about our destination, 79.5 nautical miles. So this is how it's going. Okay, we should get the eyes off, and let me see something else on the cruise and descent. Okay, it is. Alright. Okay, it's gonna be below 10,000 feet. Alright. Okay, we're almost reaching our altitude, our TOD. We're 12,203 and 230 and whatever it is. It's changing very fastly, very quickly, you know. And our next point, we're about 22.2 nautical miles of our next flight point, and this is working perfectly. So now we're finally reaching officially our altitude of our sea level. We're just reaching this, just right here. Okay, here we got the alarm. It's already done. So let me get the seatbelts off, and then cruise and descend. When I be descending, I gotta get the eyes on. Here, the eyes on when I be descending, and below 10,000 feet is the max speed. As I said before, is 250 knots. Landing lights gotta be on. Fasten seatbelts on. Cockpit lights D1. And the landing lights are okay. I already said that. So it's all working properly. The overspeed, let me see. We should go 203. Okay, let me reduce the speed. Okay. Okay, so our speed should be 253 knots. Let me reduce the speed a little bit more. Just right there. 253. It's kind of weird, guys, because it was like in terms of our nautical miles, it was a very short flight. You know, like 100 and I don't even remember how much was it, but it was like 150 nautical miles, and it's a very short flight. As we were making all the rules, we were following all the rules. You know, we were following all things, everything we had to say before the takeoff. This video is larger, and that's why. So our next waypoint, we're about 8.2 nautical miles of our next waypoint. Our altitude is on 13,000, now 14,000 feet above the mean sea level. We're hitting 70 grades onto the east. Our speed now is 253 knots. Let me go check in the cruise and descent. When I be descending, I gotta say it again. When I be descending, I gotta get the eyes on and the seatbelts. So it's not working properly. Let me get the seatbelts on. Checklist. Okay. So this we're hitting now our next waypoint. We're hitting 70 grades. We're still hitting the east. Let me get the eyes on, cause now we should be let me get the eyes on, cause now we should go here and we should go 4,000 feet. The automatic pilot, we're configuring all that. Let me increase the speed. Not that much. Okay, then let me get the approach and I'm gonna get the control, the APP. It didn't know though, because I'm not gonna use the spoilers. Okay, I don't have spoilers here. Landing flaps. Let's begin with this. Increase the speed. Okay. Cockpit lights. D1. Okay. So now, guys, we should get all this control. Okay, let me get this. But first, let me calibrate the screen. I'm already seeing the runway. So I should go hitting 62 grades. I got some turbulence, some weak turbulence. Flaps 15. Let me reduce the speed a little bit. When I get closer, I'm gonna get the gears. I'm gonna get the gears down. I got some turbulence. Remember, guys, the runway is 1,233 feet above the sea level. So now I'm flying at an altitude of 4,000. You know, we gotta have it in mind. So let's start going down a little bit more. And let's get the nose up a little bit. So, okay. As you guys can see, the runway just right there. I should go on 62 grades, now 60 grades, to have a great landing. So now I'm gonna get the gears down and the flaps 20. I think it's gonna be a great landing, guys, being honest. I hope the paint gowns, I got it planned on my mind, as I want, of course. I think it's gonna work, guys. I'm gonna make it work. So now 61 grades, I should go hitting 61 grades to the east 2000, guys. Still 61 grades and flaps full 35. Okay. Now 60 grades. Let me get the parking brakes. Okay, fly it slow.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Fly it slower.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Slower.
Glide slow.
61. Let me get a little bit more. And here, I got this. Oh. Okay, it wasn't a perfect landing. I didn't like it at all. Being honest, I didn't like it at all. I could have done more. I could have done it better. I could have done it even more, so much more better. But this is how we got. Didn't like it at all, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm disappointed now. But it wasn't that bad at all. I'm gonna accept it and I'm gonna get better. I'll improve myself on this. So what's all, guys? I'm gonna get the flaps 0, the parking brakes, and let me get the aircraft engines. Number 1 off, number 2 off, and I'm waiting for my flight report. Replay, not follow. Let me get a header. Okay, over here. As you guys can see, I was coming like I wasn't lined up with the runway, and then I landed I was so close to the ground, though, you know. Thanks. See you guys in the next video.